assess that today, Mick?
Tough game, similar to Wednesday's in terms of level. Tough game. You know, West Brom, they are in a false position. I think we all realise that. And with Carlos going in, I'm expecting them to pick up. I thought they defended really well after starting the game. The first 15 minutes, I thought they started stronger than us, but then we grew into the game, and I thought we were good without showing that cutting edge in the final third. And I said to them at half time the game would come down to moments, a big moment. We had a number of set plays, so to lose on one ourselves when Senny in the second half really didn't have much to do. But it was a tight game. We were never dominant in it. I thought we were slightly the better team for big spells, but we were never dominant in the game. And obviously Kyle's come up with a big goal from there, which is hugely disappointing and frustrating for us.
Yeah, why do you think that cutting edge maybe wasn't there today when it has been in previous games? Was it just West Brom obviously quite hard to break down, weren't they, with the way they set up?
I thought they defended it extremely well, to be fair to them. So if I look at it on the other side, if I'm in Carlos' shoes, I think these teams defended really, really well today. And for us, if you can't find that moment, you know, make sure you don't lose the game. And obviously on the one set play, it was a big moment. I had a bad feeling the moment they got the set play, to be honest, because it was a crucial moment in the game and we had been pushing. Just in the final third, we couldn't find it today. We had opportunities in and around the box pretty much across the game, but didn't show that quality on the final pass or cross. So it's frustrating. We've got to dust ourselves down. We've got to go again on Tuesday against Huddersfield. We haven't scored for a couple of games now, which is a concern, but obviously having Chris back for 90 minutes is a big plus for us.
Yeah, what did you make of Chris? Obviously, coming back from, you know, a fair while out, I suppose it's going to take him a bit of time, isn't it, to get back to his best?
Yeah, I think we've got to be fair to him. You know, he's a game changer, isn't he? I thought he took part well in the game today. I thought you could see every time him and Ilias had the ball, you could see that West Brom were aware of their talent because they stormed around them. There was nothing wrong with his performance, but probably got to give him a chance to find some rhythm as well. It's hard, you know, he's out for 3 or 4 weeks and comes back and we expect him to be the match winner for us. I think it's important that other people step up as well, but it was a real tough championship game today. Every game in the championship's like a 50-50 game. I look at West Brom's squad and the players and where they've come from and what they cost. They're not going to be where they are for the remainder of the season. I expect them to pick up because they're a good side.
It's especially difficult at the moment, obviously, with the amount of players you've got unavailable. You know, obviously, your hamstrings off the play before the World Cup break. I mean, there's quite a few in there you'd probably like to have called upon today, maybe even off the bench that weren't there.
Yeah, it was good to have Jimmy back on the bench, but I felt that Rob and Leon were particularly good at Norwich, so there was no issue in terms of sticking with them. Jake will be back in time for Tuesday, but just in the final third, yeah, it's unfortunate that Tyler Roberts has not been able to play as much as we liked because he's a big player for us. Taylor is picking up on his fitness after being out for pretty much a whole year. And then Chrissy back today. So we are lacking a little bit in that area. Stefan's a big player for us, we know. But look, that's the schedule. Everyone's schedule's the same. We've got to recover now in terms of Tuesday night. And I'm sure Huddersfield are going to come here and provide a similar stern test. I thought, to be fair to West Brom today, they had a little bit more power than us early in the game on the pitch. So I thought, this could be interesting. Very similar to the home game with Stoke, where I thought Stoke looked a bit bigger and more powerful than us. We sort of found our way in the middle of the game. I thought Tim Irobenham did extremely well. Sam Field, losing Luke Amos was a difficult time of the game for us. Maybe at that moment I could make a different sub, is probably my reflection, but that was nothing against Andre coming on. I thought West Brom were good today and they took the big moment and that was it. There was nothing between the teams other than that.
Did Luke have an injury then?
He's a bit tight in his hamstring, which is not great. We'll see how he reports back tomorrow.